Cosmic Patterns. We are in Disneyland today. I like to say we're in Disneyland today. Why do I say that? It's because I went into my bedroom and my cat was lying on the bed and she was so nice and warm, and my other cat was lying on the windowsill, and since it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, -1 Celsius, my windowsill is about 40 degrees. My bedroom is about 85 degrees. So that's like some sort of polar Disneyland. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to be getting into something that's usually slow. I will tell you, I'm not happy with this paper. I really am not. I'm not here to put down anybody. But you see how dark the lines are here? What they show you and then what they give you. Worn out. Can't even see it. I'm doing something on money. It's really funny. The first thing I want to talk about, okay, is nothing. Here is nothing. Here is a rim. Here is a rim. Here is the top part of the rim. Here's the bottom part of the rim. And here is two sides. Okay. Here is in between the two sides. And here is in between the two sides. We can call them more or less to find directions. There are 8. 1 string, 2 strings, 3 strings, 4 strings. If we were taking off from 0 and everything hooked to the center, we would actually have 8 separate strings, leaving the center part held and bonded by the outside, creating an interior center. 8 times 45 equals to 360 degrees. This is C and this is F. The initials for Celsius and Fahrenheit, 3 and 6. This is 0306 equaling to 120 or 1/3. Every time there's a 0, it equals to 660, 600. When you put a comma over here, it becomes 1,000, but yet it's just in the world of 1, 2, 3. ABC, 100. ABC, 1,000. ABC, 1 million. ABC, 1 billion. ABC 1 trillion, because everything is in packets of 3. Now, if you're talking about how much change do I have in my pockets, well, I have 21 cents. So that would be just A and B, or would that be B and C? Anyways, let's not get into that. Let's just know that when you add times this 360, the next one we would do is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 equals to a total, that's right, 45 and 45. We have the max. Where is the 9? The 9 is 1 part, or 1/8 of everything, equaling to a total of 9. 1 plus 8 equals to 9. The 1 is the A letter. The 8 is the H letter. The 18th letter is the R. 1 plus 8 equals 9, equals I. If you want to minus it, we can get G. Harig. Or this place has been rigged. Or how about Harry? And rigging things to be a magician if you really want to look. Here is your total. 45 SUN equals to 54. FOX. F is the 6th letter. 06. O is the 15th letter. 1 plus 5 equals 6, and X is the 24th letter. 2 plus 4 equals 666. The total, okay, of these two is 39 plus 6 equals to 45 plus 60 equals to 105, and is noted as the hand of God, and is also the key. J and 5 is E. 15 is the total. The 15th letter is O. Geo or Geo. Geoengineering, whichever way you want to look at, hand of God. Geoengineering means, whichever way you want to look at it. The French and the English say G for a J, J for a G. This is 10, but the sound in French say it's number 7. I will show you that if all zeros equal 6, then when you get 0, 1, you are already getting 61, which is now equal to 7. If you get 10, you are now getting 16, which now equals to 7. Okay, and I'm going to show you that in a further video that we're going to get into. Knowing that 39 equals to the sky. Why? Because the letter C and the letter I and the letter L, and inside the letter L is the E, because the L says L. Say an L without pronouncing that E and you're doing good. This says CL, and in French, CL means the sky. Sun, 54, fox, equals to 45. Now, the funny thing about 54 and 45 is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 equals to 625. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 equals to 256. There are no 3 and 4 in any of these. But when you put 1 or Neo or Enzo together, number 1 equals to 34 or equals to 134. 1, 3, alternate current, AC, and 4 is DC. What we have to understand also is that 1, 3 is the 13th ball in pool. The 13th ball in pool is orange. The 5th ball in pool is orange. 5, 1 plus 3 is 4, 5 and 4, 5 and 4, 4 and 5 to the orange sun, which we need DC to create, which is yellow and red to create orange. Yellow and red create orange. The 1 and the 3 in pool, which is 1 and 3, and the 9 and 11, equaling to 10 and 14. 5 times 2, 7 times 2. 5 times 2, 7 times 2. This is Venus' creation of the moon. 5 times 7 equals 35. 5 plus 7 equals 12. 47 is the cycle of the moon. I don't like that I wrote it fast. 47 is the cycle of the moon. 4 by 7 is 28. And 11, because it is the 9 birth, okay, passing through the Venus world, or let's say the octo trap. 8 for the octo, right, for October, which is the 10th month. 10 is 1 plus 0. 0 equals 6 equals 7, creates the gateway in between. 1 to 3. Everything is 3. You remember on the regular calculator, we would do this. I was going to make a short video, but it never seems to work out. See, on here, they take this 7 to here is plus 3 in between, plus 7 in between, 3 and 7. Okay? This is because it's probably on multiple levels, meaning the angle is tilted a little bit like a propeller. In order to move forward or to advance something in a feeder system, you have to twist it and tilt it, right? If you don't tilt it or twist it, then it's not going anywhere. It'll just go round and round, and it'll only turn around what you need. But the propellers have to have a twist into it, or they're not going to pull or push the wind. So then we have in here the 360 degrees that is created through the foxhole of the sun, in which we only use 8 numbers, in which we have to understand that the beginning of numbers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. There is no 10 in this. So that means we must use the 5 as each side of this. So this is the 5 position in which the ace card is called the 1 hole. It is the 1 hole to 8 numbers that go around to the 1 center, creating the 9. 1, 5, 9, in which it becomes the 3 card because it is the center to the 1 above and the 1 below in the 3 card. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Or if we want the dice cube here, here, here to the alternate world, because this shows you you're advancing. So we go from here to here to here. Now everybody has to remember, okay, that what about this? That has to be done. When you do this, we're not going to count between here and here because it's 4.5, okay? We're not going to count between here and here or here and here. Here is 6.5, and here it is 3.5 and 6.5, okay? Electric company in beta world, 6 and 5 and 1 and 2, 2 and 5, 1 and 6, 77. These are the polars on the cube. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the numbers in between here, and it's 1 and 3 and 5 and 7, 3 and 7. 3 and 4, and 4 and 6. That means here and here, and here and here is 34, 76, and this is the diametric or the diameter of the moon. This is the diameter of the moon. 7 and 3, 6 and 4, 10 and 10, in which 6 times 4 equals to 24, in which 6 plus 4 equals to 10, 10 and 6 and 4, which is the X letter in Roman numerals, the 24th letter in English, is the X letter. 24 and 10 is 34. 34 equals to DC. Should I do that again? The 6 times 4 equals to 24X. 6 plus 4 equals to 10. They're both X, and this was JX. Okay, this total of 24 and 10 equals to a total of 34, which represents number one, the letters DC, AC through DC, because it's a passing. It's like the water going through the crevice in the ground, calling it the river going through. Once the water touches both sides, right? You're saying, well, they're connected already, but nothing's happening. No, because we don't have the water. Somehow that water touching the air, touching the two sides of the ground is what ignites that energy. There is a spirit in this world, my friends. If you don't see it or you don't understand or want to understand telepathic, well, the telepathic energy is the air you breathe. The internet that we have right now is telepathic. I don't care what anybody says. You can say whatever you want, but it's a base of telepathic. Now, what we're going to do is the easy part. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 equals 24. 2 times 3 times 4 is 24. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10. 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9. 19. 19. 2 plus 3 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 19 plus 48 equals to the spirit of 67. 7 and 6, okay? This is the only 7 you will ever have. Spirit of 76 is because they're the same number. 7 and 6 are the same numbers. There is no other 7 on this dice cube. There is no other polar 7 in this dice cube. If there is one, please show me. Here's 2 dice, make me a 7. That is not 7. These 2 dots and these 2 dots are the same. This, all sides are 5, and the only 7 is this, and this is the spirit of 76. And it gives you the letter A, A1. It gives you the letter F6. It gives you the letter P, 16. 16 and 1 is 17. 16 and 6 is 22. This will bring you to the letter Q. This will bring you to the letter V. This V is a representation of you because of language. 22 is 2 and 2 is a representation of the letter B. When you have B inside the Spanish language, it then reverts to the V. So languages will then tell you how they split apart the sound towards the number, because it seems like every language was made up so that we can bring back its own reality. 74, 75. This is all the numbers of Jesus. This is a number of a passage. That's what it is. So we did all of this. I'm not sure what I missed. I did not multiply all the numbers. I did not mention that 7, 8, 9 plus 9, 8, 7. 9 and 7 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 8 and 8 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 9, 7. 8, 8. 9, 7 equals to 777, or 789 plus 987 is this answer over here. 789 plus 987. Calculator's not on. I want to get this to us so I can get a light. 789 plus 987. What's the answer? 1776. 76 times 76 equals to 5776, and that's this Hebrew New Year. And it is everything. What is 0? 0 is all. It's 0 and double 0. In roulette, they talk about the double 0. And what did I do with that? I made a design out of it. And it's right there on my floor. Okay? Those are numbers and sequences, 1 to 36. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 36. 216. The basics is the third one that you see that's free. The red is the red numbers. The yellow is the black numbers. And all the other designs where I did not touch, okay, on the bottom I put both red and black. Then I left it apart. I wanted to show you different amount. If you look on the right, you'll see in between is a child. The child, if I can point this out, let me see where I can put this pen. Here's the child. Here's one mother and father. And the child is getting the influx from over here, from the other game, from the outside world. It feeds this head. This head feeds this head. This head feeds this head. They're connected individually to themselves. And then this one down to here. And if you notice the shape of the face over here, that feeds these two. This is not my art. I just want to tell you, this is not my art. This is numbers. This is what they did in numbers in games people play. I went to a game and I redrew their numbers and I linked them together. You will not see this on the game. It is not possible to see this on the game because I made everything the skull, and the bones. How did I do that? I connected all the bones together. That creates the skulls. The skulls is the immediate creation. You see, here's the parent, then down below the feet, and then 2 more eyes to start your next one. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. What book did I read? Let's see. How to Play Casino Games. How does Monopoly play out? How to Play Sorry. Games people play. All games. In fact, not only games. You go to church, you have a Bible, God said something to you, something you should do, boom. That's a game in itself. I call it games people play. What people choose to do, they're gamic. Okay, we see games as oh my God, all you're doing is playing games. But it's gamics. How you play, how you learn your game, as long as you create the life, the sustainability of your life, being able to go out and get food and not ask for donations unless you're working for the entire world. Well, people will pitch you food, but you'll never leave the room. You never want to live. So anyways, I didn't want to get into that. So we showed the 10, the 24, the 8, the number, boom, 1 and 8. They have something in it that is going to be in my next video, or do I tell you right now? Do I do it like everybody else? Oh, come to see my next video because you're going to have the answer to something, but I have to say it anyways because 95% of the time, nobody makes it to 16 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry, Mary. Or Jen. And I shouldn't say it that way because there's many that'll skip the whole middle and jump to the end just in case I have something else to say. 1 and 8. Something, think. What is 1 and 8 so beautiful about? It's the world of gematria. Because in the piano, the first key is the A key. And the 8th key is the A key. And the 15th key is the A key. And the 22nd key is the A key. And it says the word Ahovah. More or less, Jehovah. Jehovah says, I am, and I go up in French. And Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. My birthday's on 10/4, and I'm out.